Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us for the TADHack Chicago location demos. We've got 4 of them to share this afternoon, and we're really excited about them. So without further, and just so everybody knows, the prizes are going to be announced later this evening by Alan. So pay attention to that. And without further ado, we're going to start with Text Screener. Thank you very much.
Hey. Hello everyone, we are Text Screener, and the sponsors we use for today are Symbol, AI, and Telnix. So the problem we were addressing today is the amount of time people spent at healthcare facilities just doing like the basic, like the pre-checks and all those basic appointments. So we wanted to figure out a way to automate those and reduce the amount of time it takes per appointment. So therefore, doctors will be able to provide better quality care and see more patients per day. So our solution to this was a SMS-based pre-screening service that all healthcare providers can use for their patients. And this would be done through AI-powered analytics, and it would provide the doctor with a summary of the patient's problems, specific questions they have, and anything related to that sort.
Hey guys, so the tech stack which we are using, it's basically a backend service. So we are having a backend server in Node and Express.js, and we have a database. We are using Google Fire cloud-based database, and for the language we are using JavaScript, like vanilla JavaScript for the scripting, and we are also creating a report for using a JS report library, and so we are using Symbol AI for basically you're getting analytics of what the conversation is going on between the bot and the patient. So what kind of analytics topics are we are going to like fetch it out? So we are going to fetch the topics, so whatever topics which are like, if in order to identify what kind of like the symptoms, or basically to get what's the patient is actually having, like what kind of symptoms and what kind of disease, or like to get the meaningful insights from the conversation. So we are using topics APIs. We are getting action items and follow-ups if the user wants to like schedule a follow-up appointment, or like book an appointment or schedule an appointment. So we can grab that insights from Symbol AI APIs. Questions, or whatever questions the patient is asking for the doctor, so we can just fetch that, and summary, just to get the whole conversation summary out of it. In Telnix, we are using their API for sending SMS back and forth to the bot and the customer, as well as we are using their webhooks, so that like once the user replies to the Telnix API, we can directly, like, it will call the text screener server which we have hosted. And further, we'll have a demo.
Hi, my name is Sunny. I'll show you a demo of how this application works. It starts with either patient or doctor sending a message, and there comes follow-up questions of what types of problem the patient is experiencing, and all the general questions which are asked in a hospital or by a physician. So the workflow is the AI detects what type of responses it's getting, and it generates question based on that response. For this example, we have the patient mentions that he has a COVID symptoms. So the questions are being asked based on that. This is where our technology really helps, because it generates dynamic responses and creates an entire conversation and summary based on what the user is responding. Then as the responses we are getting, it asks COVID specific question and any action items like scheduling an appointment, or maybe getting a test, COVID test. All those responses are being recorded, and actions are being taken in real time through our application. Um, oops. So and once the conversation is ended, we just we send the report to either doctor or the next person who will be contacting the patient, and this is how the report will look like. As the conversation was about COVID and pre-screening, we show topics, general topics on